So, Trade another stupid title.
Well, it's been better than the last few episodes of the titles.
No, I think this is probably the worst one this season.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
It's cheesy.
However, the episode was enjoyable.
Yes, the episode was pretty enjoyable.
Well, another enjoyable episode. Yeah. Time to praise it for what it's worth. And
Huzzah! Scott Sunborn wrote another good episode.
definitely better than this last one, which is not saying much, though, since he's only written 2 at this point.
Well, his last one was good in my opinion. Contrary to what most people say. Some Pony to Watch Over Me was good, okay? It was good.
Well, you can write all the ponies pretty well. Even Spike. We'll get to that in a room eventually.
We'll get to that. So, episode starts off, they're at the Rainbow Falls Trading Post, which is pretty much the random flea market type place thing.
Yeah, it's good they used that Rainbow Falls location again. I was hoping that you didn't waste it just for that one episode.
It's a better episode in Rainbow Falls than Rainbow Falls was. I'll say that.
I like the place. The episode, not so much.
The Rainbow Falls place is great. The Rainbow Falls episode, no, it's great.
But so no Gravity Falls references.
Shut up. Nobody cares.
Yeah, I'm not looking for those anyway. I'm just joking.
You wouldn't even get any of them anyway.
You're probably right.
Yeah, but, so Twilight and Pinkie Pie pair up to trade all of Twilight's books. Well, her excess books, I should say.
Yeah.
Not all of her books. That would be horrible.
In fact, she even gets nostalgic over a couple of them, and they refer to a particular episode I don't like.
We'll get to that.
That's another elephant in the room.
Then Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy go off so that Rainbow Dash can get a rare copy of one of the Daring Do books.
Which Rainbow Dash doesn't own that particular book for some random reason.
Because it's the last one she needs. And she has to go through an incredibly complex trading chain to get the actual thing. Like, she needs to trade a crystal chalice for a chicken statue for a discard lamp for a...
Apparently those are mass-produced now.
Yes. They do have everything at this place. So... And then we have Applejack and Rarity, who pretty much go back and forth on... we both want to buy one thing, but we need everything we both have to get it. No, you can have it. No, you can have it. And it just goes back and forth and back and forth.
Still better argument and conflict than...
Then Look Before You Sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. That subplot was pretty underplayed. I wish they had done a little bit more with it.
I did like how they were trying to fake out each other with, like, the whole reversal thing.
Yeah.
You think that would normally happen, like, one would actually fall for it and eventually the other one gives in and realizes it's their mistake, but no, they just keep going at each other.
The Twilight and Pinkie Pie subplot was...
Oh yeah, Twilight does stuff as a princess.
Twilight is a princess. Again, finally. She's recognized as her just by not...
Bunch of kids.
By not the Crystal Empire and not... wait, was it? No, Camelot, I mean.
Yeah, Camelot.
And not little kids.
It's just Ponyville and Mainhand just doesn't give a crap.
Yeah. So,
Twilight's
regarded as a princess.
A bunch of nonsense.
Twilight's regarded as a princess by normal ponies. Yay.
And she actually does something. Yay. Please keep it up, writers.
And Pinkie Pie, for a slight moment, regressed to her Philly Vanilli state, I should say.
Yeah, basically she's telling some sort of like little Philly wants to trade a broken feather for a bunch of Twilight's books.
And makes her feel uncomfortable and is like, okay, so we know that Scott Sunborn can't write Pinkie Pie. as a side character anyway.
It's hard to write Pinkie Pie as a side character anyway.
Well, no, Natasha Levenger can do that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing every single one of these names wrong, but who cares? You probably know who I'm talking about anyway. But
at least I feel like he didn't cry.
Yeah. Also, some of the synopsis thing, whatever's, said that Spike was that were hinting at Spike having a major role in the episode. He only had probably 1 minute of screen time total.
Just to trade up Power Ponies comic.
Yes, and then he almost got screwed over by the universe, but...
Nope, Twilight saves him.
Okay, thank you for not making Spike Buse anymore. But the main subplot, which is probably the best, is the Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy one.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay, our best pony is and get the most off this episode.
I'm gonna say... I'm probably gonna say that Rainbow Dash had the most focus out of the two.
So you think this is a Rainbow Dash episode?
Well, it was the subplot that got the most attention.
And probably was more enjoyable because of the ridiculous
and
trade.
it was the subplot which, it got the most attention, and Rainbow Dash was got the most attention in the subplot. So therefore, Rainbow Dash is pretty much a Rainbow Dash episode.
Still no song.
Too bad for you.
Shut up.
Then we have... wait. What am I saying? No, we're still on the Rainbow Dash Fluttershy tangent. So, Fluttershy was adorable as always.
And helpful.
Yeah, yes. It was actually helpful to Rainbow Dash. And Rainbow Dash got screwed over by the universe so many times.
Especially with the part with the Chas, and we're like, oh, come on.
Yeah, and then thankfully it worked out.
Surprisingly.
Yes. Which leads us to the pony in a wheelchair salesman.
Yeah. Very interesting design.
Actually,
other than the wheelchair.
Actually, something that I found pretty funny was the guy who was using the chalice to add to his broken glass mosaic of chicken in a pose like, draw me like one of your French girls. It's like, how is that not a thing? How is that not a thing? That chicken guy. No Scootaloo.
Dang it.
Okay. Also, the pony in a wheelchair. I've heard some people say already that he's like some kind of crappy OC. I like him.
Crappy OC, that's a...
I can see where they're coming from with that, though, but...
Yeah, the unusual color design, brown with a black and purple mane, not very...
But it works well.
Yeah. And the wheelchair also helps, too.
He's interesting, at least.
Hey, all the sales ponies are interesting.
Yeah, all of them are interesting. Well...
Especially the stuff they have. I mean, that's one thing I like about this episode. There was a lot of personality to the whole selling booths and stuff. It wasn't just a bunch of typical background ponies doing typical background things.
Yeah.
More of that Hey Burger nonsense.
Yes. If only Twilight was there.
Yep. And only if I were a pony, I'd probably enjoy the heck out of those things.
Yeah. We also have the Daring Do sales pony, who is... I want to see fan art. I want to see fan art of her.
What kind of fan art? The safe stuff?
Well, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we don't know who she is, but yet we know what she does.
Yeah. I don't know, I really liked her. And the whole subplot with the orthos.
Oh yeah, that strange dog, two-headed dog thing. There's a lot of weird fancy creatures they're throwing in this season.
Yeah.
Tassel worms, chimeras, arthro. I never heard of any of these things. Well, I've heard of chimera before, but not tassel worm or orthos.
Yeah.
What's next?
And the whole thing where they were about to pretty much sell Fluttershy into slavery.
No.
Not really, but that's an exaggeration.
Yeah.
But
I knew that subplot wasn't going to go anywhere.
Yeah. But that was a pretty heartwarming moment when Rainbow Dash pretty much gives up the final copy of Daring Do that she needed for her collection just for Fluttershy. No, Remuda is not best pony. You will never convince me, but whatever. So, yeah, the jokes were pretty funny in this episode. It was heartwarming at times. The plot flowed pretty nicely. The side characters who we shouldn't really care about are all interesting. So
yeah, this episode had a lot of personality and wit to it.
Yeah, it pretty much felt like everyone for the first time in a while was working perfectly together.
Instead of like someone like being completely useless or exaggerate to a negative degree.
Yeah, and yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time since that's really happened.
Yeah, and this also feels like a very actual slice of life episode. Like this is like an actual normal.
This is pretty much slice of life at its finest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and one thing I want to talk about Twilight and her involvement. Yeah, they were interested thing, and apparently she's still reluctant by a new position. You know, you could have said no to Celestia to be a princess, but you didn't do anything, so therefore you got alicorned and coronated.
Oh well, but anyway.
So you gotta deal with your new responsibilities, sweetheart.
Anyway.
Whether you like it or not, you can quit. But I'm not sure that's a good idea. But Celestia doesn't like it.
Are you done?
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, so let's just wrap this up. Definitely approve, 9 out of 10.
It was much better than anticipated.
Yeah, I thought this episode wasn't gonna do so well at the beginning, but thankfully it proved me wrong. And that probably applies to you too, right?
Yeah, I like the episodes that do that. Basically, upper my expectations in a positive manner.
Yeah.
So what's next?
So Inspiration Manifestation is next week with Disparity.
I feel sorry for writing that episode. Prepare yourselves. Disparity is coming.
Prepare yourself. Anyway, sorry that we're getting this out late, but
we were busy yesterday.
Yeah, and we were pretty busy earlier today too. So
well, at the time this recording, it's Easter, and we're just kind of wrapping up the day.
4:20.
Whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Easter, and see you guys next time.
Yeah.
What?
I don't have anything else to say. All right, we're done here.
Mm-hmm.